Hi everybody, it's Deborah from Stamp On It. This is a jammy video, and it's just going to be a rundown of some winter ideas, some winter greetings ideas. And I'm just going to show you a few different cards, tell you what we used. I'm not going to go into any detail, but it's just going to give you some, hopefully some great ideas, and you can take them exactly as they are and repeat them, or you may just like some of the product that we're using in them or some of the techniques. So I'm going to move these out of the way here, and I've got to keep some of these instructions together here, and we're just going to take a look at some of the products used and the techniques and so on. All right, first of all, this is a fairly new sheet. It is a new one for this fall. It is called Winter Whites. It's actually Winter White Squares. This is one of the images off the sheet. It is a 6-image sheet, and this is a Z-fold card. A Z-fold means that it folds in the middle. The front part of the card does. So we took the front, scored it, folded it, and it becomes what we call a Z-fold. On the front we have the Winter Whites vintage hue. We have glitter film behind it. We've got our small corners. This layer is Bold Snowflake. It is an embossing folder, and we simply ran that piece through the embossing folder and gave it some dimension, if you can see that. It's a 3D folder, by the way. 3D folder gives it a little bit more dimension, levels, if you want to put it that way. Also on the inside of the front cover there. And then here we have a With Love sticker, and that is, I can give you a little bit of information here, 1705 on our website, and the small corners is 1.231. All right, and that is Winter Whites With Love greeting. Okay, the next one is a snowman card. I've kind of got a lot of snowman cards. We love snowmen here. Not just because we're in Michigan either, but I do love snowmen. This is Snowman the Bird Keeper. He has the cardinals on it. That is a vintage hue as well, and it has glitter film behind it, layered up with some of our foam mounting tape. It is a thin foam in this one. This one, I think it is the 1 millimeter, which is not as thick, but it still gives it a little bit of added dimension. This is also a Z-fold card. All right, and it's got Pebbles embossing folder on the layers. On the front flap, inside flap, and then on the inside of the back cover as well. This layer here is added onto the Pebbles embossed layer, and it just has the Hello Happy Birthday, which is off from Tiny Sayings. It's called number 2888, Tiny Sayings. So that is Hello Happy Birthday Bird Keeper Snowman. Very nice. Very nice. It's a square card, by the way. That makes a difference for anyone. The only difference with a square card is you do need to start with a full sheet, a larger sheet of cardstock. Depending on how big your squares are, you may need a 12 by 12. Also, it may require a little bit more postage. So these are nice to hand deliver, or probably if you're going to mail them, you want to not do large quantities, depending on how much you want to invest into the postage. So, all right. Our next one here is also off a snowman sheet, and I think I have a couple of them, in fact, so I will go to those next. In fact, I have a full set of the snowman squares coming up. Here is the first one. This is off from Snowman 3. It is squares, so there's 6 different snowman images on the sheet, and this happens to be a tent or easel card. Forms an easel when it's setting up. These are really nice to use to give people so they can set on their counters or on their tables, whatever. This particular one uses an overlay, a large square, which fits nicely with the Snowman 3 vintage hue. And then we did use snowflakes 1.76, and that's in a diamond silver color. The Bold Snowflake is on the front, embossing folder again. And this layer is popped up with a little bit of foam tape, and she did use the 2 millimeter on this one, which is a little thicker, so it gives it a little bit more bump. which is nice. And then on the inside, very nicely done, and thank you, Sharon, for all these beautiful samples. Happy Birthday. That is off from Happy Birthday. I believe it is 1709. Happy Birthday. It's a sheet of all different Happy Birthday fonts. It's really nice. Very nice sheet. And then this is the bumper for the easel card, because you need something to keep the easel card in an easel. So she lifted that with a little bit of foam tape as well. Okay. And then these are just the 1.76 snowflakes with a couple of corners to finish it off on the front. Okay. Very nice. Nice easel card. Very beautiful. Also off from Snowman 3 is It's a Celebration. And I love this card because it has these really neat holly corners. And then she did use the dots and gems. I'm going to hold this up so you can see. Hopefully those little added red dots are called gems and pearls, I believe. Gems and pearls. And it is number 4724. But it's really cool, not only for this, but to add little embellishment to a lot of different things. But this is really nice on the holly corner. And the holly corner is number 2740. This border is done with our tape. We have an adhesive tape line and our glitters. And this one happens to be gold, honey gold, and let me see if I can see what that, it's crimson. Crimson red. And that is our ultra fine glitters. She did use a leafing pen on the window here. This is very nice. Leafing pen gives it a little edge, and in this particular one she used gold. Hopefully you can see that. So it looks like there's a gold layer or an edge on that piece. If you open this card up, she's got an overlay on the inside to finish off the inside, because in the front of the card is she cut a window and then layered or finished it off with the overlays. Here's Celebrate. Again, that is off from the sheet called Celebrate. That is 1787. This tape is done, I just might want to mention, this is a 2-color border. We do have a really good video on our website in the video section on how to create that with adhesive and glitter. So check that out. And then of course this layer, this piece is the Snowman 3 with glitter film behind it, and then just finished off with the edge of border number, I believe it is 2843. It's a beaded border. Okay. Very nice. So It's a Celebration Snowman. All right. Moving to the next snowman off from the same sheet. This one is layered onto the front of a card that has been partially cut away. And she did that so that when you open the card, it becomes an easel, like we looked at before with an easel. And we do have a video on our website if you need to know more direction on how to create an easel or tent card. Check that out in our video section. And then she finished this one off with the snowflakes. And that snowflake sheet is 1.76, and it is a gold on, no, blue, sorry. Yeah, gold, sorry. Gold on diamond blue background. And for these edges, if you can see this, there's an edge of that same color of the diamond blue. She simply took the sticker sheet and trimmed an edge. There's open area on the edges of the sticker sheet, and you can use those to create little edges of border if you'd like. And then also on that sheet there is a lot of these little dots also. So that comes in handy to make some elements, some embellishing elements. So that is Snowman 3 made into an easel card. The bumper on this one is a snowflake with one of our glue drops behind it, just to make it dimensional enough for the front to catch. So, Snowman 3 to someone special. All right. And then there's the last one off, this is not the last card, but the last one off from this sheet, Snowman 3, that I'm going to show you, is a Z-fold. Okay. This particular card she used lava or mirror cardstock. It's also on our website, lava cardstock. And that she used on the front of the Z fold, on the inside of the front cover, and the backing, the inside of the back cover. And then it says just for you. That is off from a sheet. Let me grab this note sheet here. Just for you is 2105, DD 2105. It's all just for yous on there. Really nice because it's really kind of general term, so it can be used for a lot of different things, birthdays, anniversaries, whatever you would want to use that particular phrase for. In this case, she used it in a winter greeting. And a lot of people have birthdays in the winter and different times, so it's not always holiday cards. We're showing some general greeting cards that can be made for this time of year. All right, so just for you, Snowman 3. All right, so moving on here, we got a couple more. And here is, you are my everything, you make me smile. This is a neat window card. She took a standard A2, cut a window in it, and then finished it off with one of our rectangle frames embossed with Pebble. Pebble is also a 3D embossing folder. And she did add some color to the surface, just brushed color over it. You can do that with an ink pad or a sponge. Just lightly brush the surface after it's embossed. You can also add color to the inside of the embossing folder, and we do have a video on our website for that. This particular window, she has one of our pieces of clear acetate in it, and she added the stickers to the front, and the stickers are off from the greetings sheet 3562. And on the inside of the card, she put the pond scene acetate. It's very, very nicely done. Just a really neat acetate that's great for different greetings. Just the winter pond scene. Comes 4 on a sheet. Finished it off with glitter film behind and the small corners 1.231. Window card, you are my everything. And last but not least, we're going to bring in a stamped image. This particular one is Winter Teddy, and he is stamped on our clear acetate. We have clear acetate on the website. Stamped, colored in on the back side. So you color whatever you want colored with permanent marker on the back or stamped side of it. Then you can turn it over. It's layered onto glitter film to give a little sparkle on the entire layer. She finished it off with one of our small oval frames, and this particular oval is offset. Our small oval is offset now. And then added some snowflakes. The snowflakes are off from sheet 3534, and that is silver on mirror silver. Happy birthday, Winter Teddy. Again, the glitter, the ultrafine glitter border is made using our tapes. This particular one is using our 3/8 and our 1/4 inch tape. I believe that is. It might be 1/8 inch. Let's see, what does she say here? 3/8 and 1/8 inch. Yep, it is 1/8 inch. So there's 2 different widths of glitter, or of tape, and 2 different glitters. Check out our website for that video that tells you how to do that if you need more instruction. So, Winter Teddy, happy birthday. All right, just want to thank you for joining us for this winter greetings video, just to hopefully give you some more ideas on cards to make this time of year. Because it's, you know, Christmas is nice, but it's not always with the kind of cards we want to make. Sometimes we just need to send cards that are birthdays or thinking of you, things like that. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Check out our website at www.stamponit.net. Thanks for joining us.